Hi, my name is Trigger Strifey, and here is another anime episode review. And I gotta say, just before I start this, that wow, this episode of Ushio to Tora was just so many feels, so many feels. Like, whew, it had me tearing up, and I just finished it, and oh my god, this. I'm gonna get to that part. I'm gonna get to the teary-eyed part, but I would just want to say that, like, freaking Ushio getting the spear, just becoming a badass, and then finally we get Hakumen no Mono finally being pushed back, because he has just been on the onslaught of the last episodes and everything. It's just been just murdering and making everybody just die, and it's just been horrible. It's just been total just epic chaos. And finally, Ushio's got the demon team together. I know freaking Tora's gonna get resurrected, even though he's like pretty much dead in the water. But I know he's gonna come back. But he helped resurrect the beast spear, because it just like he puked it up, and Ushio's got badass armor, and then he has the hair and the armor, and it just looks so sick. And then it's just insane. And I'm looking forward to like more fights, and then so many barriers. Oh my god, Hakumen no Mono just tries to flee, and he gets barrier. So many barriers, just barriers everywhere, and it just gets ridiculous. And it's cool to finally see, or just like it's like fuck yeah, finally see Hakumen no Mono get pushed back, and like you bastard, you've been doing all this shit, and now you're finally gonna just get wrecked. And so it's getting good, and then Ushio is finally kicking ass, and finally coming back, and yeah, it's awesome. But now we're gonna get to the main part, where it's just like is the battle between Hyou and Guren. And just wow, it's just the part where he meets the girl and the mother and the daughter. And it's kind of, it was weird at first when I was seeing that, and I was like, this is a really odd kind of interaction, but it worked really well in the end. And oh my god, just it was an epic fight. And like Hyou is just a really cool character. I always thought he just looks like a badass. He just looks cool, and how he gets that freaking psychotic faces when he's fighting, it's awesome to me. I think it's just really cool. But the part that just had you gut wrenching and just tearing out your heart was the part where he's like fighting. You know why he's fighting. They keep flashing back to the point where he lost his family when Guren came and just murdered and ate them all that's basically his legacy, is just the vengeance, the anger he had towards this guy for killing his family. And it's just so much pain and suffering that this guy's gone through, and that's what he's lived his whole life for. And it's insane. And to think that like that's what happens, that's what becomes of you and stuff. And it's insane. And what's the good part about what's just like the climactic moment is just when he defeats him, which is so badass, how he used his body and he rips out his goddamn eye to freak kill the guy. It's like, what? And then that's epic, and as he blows him up, and then it's just like, yeah. But the sad part where they're watching the man die, and the mother reconciles with the child, and she finally shows love towards her, but they had the man who showed them that they need to get along because of his suffering, and he dies in her arms. And it's just like so gut wrenching, because you could see the tears in their eyes, and you feel the tears. It just it's like, this is what Ushio to Tora does to you. It just makes you, there's so many moments where it's just like badass, or just like, oh my god, so much despair and just pain and everything. And then that moment where you're just crying, you just want to cry, because it's just so like, it's the feels. So this is a great episode, and I think we only have 3 more for Ushio to Tora, and I cannot wait. I'm waiting to see Hakumen no Mono get pummeled, because his damn freaky creepiness, his face and his creepy ass voice, and it's just, yeah. Anyways, this is Trigger Strifey, but ending another anime episode review, and I'm gonna do some more. But till next time, see you later.